Holy Smokin' Pie Padre 6-0. How y'all doing there? It's me, the Holy Smokin' Pie Padre, and greetings and salutations. Okay, well, you probably wonder why I started my video in the manner in which I did, saying, Holy Smokin' Pie Padre 6-0. Sounds like somebody else, doesn't it? Am I trying to imitate somebody? Am I trying to, assume their persona? No, not really. Although, they're a great YouTube pipe presenter. But the reason why I am starting off my video this way is because I turned the big 6-0 today. So I've had a lot of nice people wish me well. But it's interesting, I found it interesting because everybody kept saying, so today you turned the big 6-0. And it started, and all of a sudden I said, why does that sound so familiar? Well, of course, the one, the only, the inimitable Matches 860. And I started thinking, well, maybe I'll just start my video this one time saying, Holy Smokin' Pie Padre 6-0. Okay, so that's why I said it that way. So today is my little birthday, and I just got through trying to make a video. It didn't work. I had all these great thoughts and insights into aging, the aging process, mortality even. I mean, it was like, you should write this down, put it in a tome. It's like words of wisdom to live by. Unfortunately, it's lost. It's in the ether sphere. It's gone. It just wasn't recorded. It wasn't meant to be. Anyway, I'm smoking my Dunhill Church Warden on a beautiful November evening on the 21st. And I've had a wonderful day. Nice. It was the day off. I'm taking a little vacation time, and so I went and visited a friend in beautiful Truckee, California. Got a chance to drive up in God's country and see the mountains again. Snow all over there, just beautiful. It looks like something out of a Currier and Ives Christmas card. It was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. All sorts of different weather patterns. You got some fog in the morning, you got some rain in the afternoon, you had some scattered sunshine. It was just gorgeous. You couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day. And so I had a lot of people wishing me well. Little texts, little emails, little phone calls, just really nice. Just a very pleasant, delightful day. Couldn't ask for a nicer day. So anyway, also want to thank the one and only Gap for his nice card there. The more I see, I found a handwritten letter from my brother many years ago. And I shared that with my friend this morning at breakfast. I said, hey, look what I found, as I was cleaning up some stuff. And I'm just amazed that, the days of handwritten letters are probably just about over. And not only are these handwritten letters that Gary sends out, but they're also in cursive, another endangered species, cursive handwriting. So it is it's a diminishing art form of communication. Listening to little Tchaikovsky there in the background. I think it was Swan Lake, maybe. Romeo and Juliet. And I'm smoking in my pipe some caramel apple from the Briar Patch. And yes, you can get that online if you're so interested. They do have a mail order business, so briarpatch.com. Okay, well, I'm here tonight just to maybe share some reflections about the aging process. I also have a little quick video insert about my MacBook Pro 2016 and how I do a little airdrop thing, which is really cool. I'll go ahead and play that now. Well, hi there, Pipe Pals. It's me, Holy Smokin' Pipe Padre, and yes, this is Miss Elsie, my little kitty cat. Say hi, Elsie. Elsie, Elsie. That is a terrorist cat. That cat is really a terrorist. Okay, why am I here? I am here because I told you a little bit about my new MacBook Pro 2016 Space Gray, don't you know? 13-inch MacBook Pro with the touch bar. Yeah, touch bar. Love it. Okay, now, I know I got some people weren't too happy with me talking about the new MacBook 16. Everybody's, a lot of people are hating on it, and that's okay. Go ahead if you want to. But again, because supposedly the lack of ports, this has 2 ports on this side, I guess you can see that, and then 2 ports on that side. Again, they're USB-C, but let me just show you how I'm getting ready to make my faith-based video here, my religion video, my religious video that I do on my other channel, Stevenson RF. I do my own, my weekly homily. Now, again, real simple stuff here. Let me see if I can show you this on the camera. Okay, here, for example, is the audio that I just made. Okay, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share that video, and it's going to come up. It's going to say iPad or MacBook Pro. I hit MacBook Pro, and look at it. It shows up there. Sending. Okay, receive. Just as simple as that. That's a 12-minute audio. This little thing here. Hold on a second. Let me go back over here. That little thing there is a 12-minute audio. Okay, 12 minutes. See that? Right on the button too. So, okay, that is super simple. I didn't need a USB, didn't need a scan disk, didn't need any cables, just airdrop. Okay, let's look at this. Here is the video itself. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Same thing. Come up here to share, and it's going to go airdrop, MacBook Pro, and there it goes. Okay, and so it's receiving it. Now it'll take a couple of minutes to send it over wirelessly, but as you can see, it's moving pretty fast. Okay, it's almost a quarter done. Get her done, Johnny Reb, get her done. So again, I'm sending audio files and video files through AirDrop. No cables, no USBs, no dongles, no scan disk cards, no adapters. Just simple. Okay, I don't know what the problem is for some people. Now let me be fair. Let me be honest. Some people they're really true professionals. They use RED cameras. They're shooting in 4K monster files. Their codecs are like, super duper Starship Trooper type things. So again, maybe this workflow is way too simple. But for a basic guy, and I would say most YouTubers out there, this is basically great. And now look at that. It's done. That file was transferred in the last minute and a half I was talking to you guys. It's already on my computer, and it's all ready to edit. It's ready to go into Final Cut Pro right now. As soon as I turn this video off that I'm making for you as a little excerpt, little installment of my next wonderful scintillating YouTube pipe channel video for those of you who are curious about the tech. That's how it works. And this works also not only on my MacBook Pro 2016, don't you know, 13-inch, of course, but it also works on the Mac back here. It probably works on several other Macs that I have. So again, it's really great. That's what I love about AirDrop. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll be back at you real soon with more pipe video stuff. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, by the way. Okay, I'm back. So, I just shared that with you guys. As I said in one of my other videos about the MacBook Pro 2016 edition, again, a lot of people are really upset about the MacBook Pro because of the lack of legacy ports. And yeah, it doesn't have it doesn't have the ports. Okay, you're not going to get the SD card reader. You're not going to get the USB-C. I mean the USB, basic USB, USB-A port. The one the standard one right now. They aren't there. And a lot of people have been really angry about that and upset, and I don't blame them. That's I understand. But my question is, well, wait a minute, guys. Whatever happened to AirDrop? Don't you use AirDrop? Now, I know there are some real professionals out there like Richard T. Up there in Canada. They have real professionals that live up there in the cold. That's what they do. That's all they know how to do is be professionals at something because it's so cold up there. Okay. But anyway, so maybe he has a unique workaround where the MacBook 2016 won't work for him. I don't know. But for my workflow, I showed you in that little video I just played that it transfers audio files and video files great. Now again, I'm not doing 4K. I mean, I actually would do a 4K. But I'm not doing, when I say professional cameras, I'm talking like those big Red cameras and some other really high quality movie filmmaking camera type things. So obviously and a lot of those people now went to Premiere, a lot of those guys and gals. So again, they may not be in the Mac OS 10 or Mac Sierra or Mac OS environment anymore. Although some people in the professional business are, turning back to Final Cut Pro, they're finding it to be the new Final Cut Pro now. Some of the bugs are worked out, and they've got some new workflows that work with them. Maybe it will. Maybe they are returning back to Final Cut Pro 10. I don't know. But for what I do and my needs for my little religious channel and this channel here, AirDrop is, I think it's the slickest. It's like, it's just slick stuff. I mean, it's just doggone, it's cool. I love it. So anyway, I put that video in there for some of the people that were wondering about my workflow. There you go. One person asked me about the weight thing and the exercise thing, and I'll just say real quickly, tomorrow will be 11 months that I've done the no sugar thing. And it means no cookies, candy bars, cakes, pies, sugary drinks, no Coke, no Mountain Dew, no sugar in my coffee, nothing like that. And I'll be honest, next month, the 22nd of December, will be 1 full year. I'm going to reevaluate. I'm thinking about another diet just coming next year. But I didn't really lose the weight that I thought I was going to lose. I just thought if I just cut out sugar, I'd be fine. But it didn't work out that way. Also, I haven't really even been eating fruit. Now, I have to say, there have been a few times where I've had people, I've been to their homes, or they made a dish or something and had maybe little pieces of fruit in it, Maybe it had some strawberries cut up or a banana or something. And I thought, you know what, I don't want to be rude and say, oh, I can't eat that. I just say, thank you very much, and I just maybe take a bite or two, and maybe I don't eat all of it, but I'll have some to be polite. So I've had some fruit, but I haven't gone out and eaten bowls and bowls of watermelon and marjule dates and things like that, sugary pineapple. Ooh. So I love fruit, but I really pretty much put the kibosh on fruit as well. But I think I have to be a little bit more stricter with my diet, even though I've been doing the 1 meal a day. I don't know if I really eat a whole lot. I mean, I eat a good portion of food, but I'm realizing that I don't need to even eat that much. I mean, I could have 1 meal a day and actually cut that in half. Now, it may not be as palatable as, I'm probably going to be a little more hungrier. But I think I need to really focus on, again, I know some people will caution me and say you shouldn't really look at it that way. but I really would like to get under 100 pounds. I lost, almost, I guess when I really got down to this thing about 2 years ago, when I was really at the apex of it, I got down to like 195. I lost 95 pounds. I came really close to that 100 pound mark, but I just never quite got there. And then I started kind of gaining the weight back about 2 years ago. I'm under 200, but I'm not where I really wanted to be. And I thought, if I eliminate the sugar, it's just going to fall right off. Well, it didn't fall off. I wish I could say, yeah, that works. Now, it could be other things in my diet. I've also, done a lot of heavy cream, and I do nut butters a lot. And I know that probably is not conducive to losing weight. That's high calorie food. And even though I haven't gained 20 pounds, I haven't lost the 20 pounds or 25 pounds that I really wanted to lose. So I'm looking at some ideas for next year's diet. Probably at the end of next month, when 22nd rolls around, I'm probably going to maybe give myself a chance to, because last year I didn't eat holiday treats at all, because I was trying to see if I could get through the holidays and give myself that necessary early head start, to get through the cravings of the sugar and stuff, and it worked. It worked really well. But I may be thinking about some other, just changing things up a bit, and actually just trying to get a little more strict with the actual amount of food that I eat, And I'm finding now that I'm older, I just don't really, I eat enough. I eat probably more than enough, that one meal a day, but I probably need to maybe cut some of that back too. And so there's a couple tricks that I'm planning on doing, and I think I needed to be more specific and say, no, I'm going to lose this amount of weight, not change the way I eat. I'm going to, change, eat healthy, but also be a little bit more strict in the amount, in the quantity. So that's, and I know that when I do the radical fasting, the weight does come off wouldn't I'd say quickly, but it does come off, and I think I need to refocus on that strategy. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, so somebody had asked me about, well, you haven't given us an update on the diet and the exercise thing. I'm still doing the exercises. Got up this morning, knocked out 25 push-ups. I did my pull-ups. I did 6 today. Kind of gave myself a little bit of a light day. Did my walking. I've been doing the 30 plus minutes. 30 minutes is the minimum that I do every day. Now Sundays I don't do it. I'd still walk, but I don't consciously say, I got to get so many steps in or so many miles in. That's my free day. But I have been faithful to that for the last year, and I'm going to continue to do that as well and try to get stronger. And so that kind of leads me into this nice little segue into this whole Holy Smoking Pie Padres 6-0, because a lot of people get depressed when they hit these big numbers, the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. It's like, oh my gosh. And I want to say, am I depressed that I'm turned 60 today? Well, I'd have to say I'm not depressed, but I am a little reflective. And I started getting, realizing that, okay, I have to say that the last 4 years, when I started turning my health around, have been great years. I'm amazed that I was able to, okay, yeah. If you look at me, say 5 years ago, I was not a healthy pup, and I was kind of in the bowl swirling, going down. But after talking to my doctor and getting some good help from some people that were professionals, I was able to kind of say, oh, no, wait a minute, I'm going to reach up and grab that rim one more time and see if I can pull myself up and get out of this mess. And I was able to do that with the help of God and a lot of good people. So I'm going to continue to build on that. And so every year, even though I haven't maybe gotten the goals that I was hoping for, I'm getting better and I am getting stronger. So that's a positive thing. So, I look back on 59, and even though maybe people say, 59, oh gosh, it feels, that's terrible. I don't feel terrible. I feel actually pretty good. So as long as I continue and I'm committed and I'm consistent with the diet and the exercise, I am reasonably confident, please, praise God, I don't get hit by a bus tomorrow, but I'm reasonably assured that, the next year will be as good, if not better. And again, I was just saying that turning these big milestone birthdays, can be pretty depressing for some people. And in fact, if I had not taken the advice of my doctor and some people that were there to, standing by and ready to help me when I asked for help, I probably could be very, very depressed tonight. I could be really super upset and, negative and bummed out, so I'm painfully aware that could be the reality, but I'm not. I feel good. I feel healthy. I actually had a great day today. I spent it with people that I like. I got well wishes from other people that like me and I like them, and I've earned their respect and their friendship. And so, hey, I could be, somewhere in a little dark room with a bottle, or, maybe taking over-the-counter drugs. A lot of people get addicted to Oxycontin or whatever it is, or Vicodin or some other, prescription drug. Again, a lot of people are prescribed painkiller drugs, or maybe they're prescribed, tranquilizers, and they abuse those things, and they wash them down with a lot of alcohol, and they get themselves in a lot of real trouble. So anyway, so I'm not depressed. I got to be honest, I'm not depressed. Now, about 5 years ago, just before I made this transition to a healthier lifestyle, I had one account. See, I guess what I'm trying to say is that with this little story I'm about to tell you, and I'm going to end the video with this, is that I look at the years that I've had, the last 4 years, which have been great years. Without a doubt, they've been great years. So I look upon each day that I get as a bonus. Okay, I really do. Because just recently, I've had a lot of close calls in my life. There's a sneaking suspicion, although my mom would never talk about it, but there was something that I was born it was called a preemie. So I got the impression at a kind of an early age, and then they kind of didn't talk about it for a long time, that I wasn't really meant to be here. I wasn't the healthiest pup in the pack. Let's just put it that way. And all I know is that I don't know because I was a preemie, if I almost died, or if they didn't think I was going to live. I don't know. But all I know is that there was some question as to my health at the time of my birth. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, let's don't talk about that anymore. Let's don't worry about it. I went, oh, okay. So, but I've had a couple of close calls in the military where I probably should be gone now. I should have been boxed up a long time ago. So either through genetics or accidents, or my own hand, and I'll share this one story with you that I think is kind of still amazing, and I'm always in awe when I remember this. About 5 years ago, I was in my other room back at Good Shepherd, and you can still see some of the videos from those days. And I was on my day off, and I had just gotten back from the market. I'd bought some sandwiches and some chips and some soda and some goodies, and I was just going to watch videos and just chill out. It's my day off. Nothing exciting, right? But anyway, I got comfortable. I just got in my skivvies. I think it was like a warm spring day. And I said, I'm just going to relax. And then, after I eat my sandwich and watch a movie, I'll probably take a nap. That's about all I could do back in those days. So anyway, I was eating this ham sandwich, and all of a sudden, instead of swallowing, I breathed. It was just, I don't know why it was like, oh, what am I, like, and I was choking. I was there in my room all by myself. There was nobody else in the house. So even if I tried to, I couldn't call out for anybody because I couldn't speak. I was like, oh. I knew that I had pulled some food into my windpipe, and I couldn't get it out. It was where, if you've ever had that experience, you know that it's beyond where you can really effectively do anything. It's trapped there. It's a physical, almost impossibility to dislodge it unless somebody's, gives you the Heimlich thing or whatever. So I realized that I was choking. Now, part of me was, although I was kind of aware of what was going on, I wasn't really terrified. But I will tell you this, because I was in my skivvies, boxer shorts and a t-shirt with probably pizza stains on or something. I can't remember. I was a little embarrassed. I go, oh my gosh, if I die, they're going to find my body, my disgusting body with, all, in my next to nothings, my unmentionables. And I was so embarrassed. And but I wasn't afraid, but I was aware that, and things were starting to blur on the periphery. They were starting to, turn kind of a bluish, fuzzy. The light was starting to go. And I dropped to my fours, my knees and my hands, and I started trying to cough, and nothing was happening. And I knew that within a couple of seconds, I was going to go. But something happened. Now, some of you will choose not to believe this, and that's okay. But I'm going to tell you what happened, because I'm still here. It felt like somebody from behind hit me right back in the shoulder blades. Boom! And all of a sudden, that piece of ham sandwich got dislodged. In fact, I even made a video about this, talking about it. And you might say, oh, you just coughed it up. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. But I will tell you that the back of my, between my shoulder blades was sore for a couple of months. I mean, it felt like I had somebody actually almost dislodge a rib. I had to go to a chiropractor because I had a pain right where that force, that hit occurred on my back. And I was like, oh man, I'm really sore back there. Yeah, some people might say, well, you just coughed hard and it dislodged it. And maybe it did. But I personally want to say, and I give credit to my guardian angel, because it was sort of like, he was like probably watching me and going, yeah, you're not done yet. Boom! And it was boom, like a cork in a bottle. Boom! So anyway, I'm grateful. Even though I'm the 6-0 today, I'm grateful, Again, some people, and again, I can understand why some people get depressed when they turn these big numbers, because you can kind of start looking back and saying, well, all the good stuff was back there, and now I'm either not so good, my health is bad, maybe my job's bad, maybe I have bad relationships. But I would just say that you can turn things around. And is it easy? No. Is it possible? Yes. So anyway, so this is old Holy Smoking Pipe Padres 6-0 saying thanks for watching. And I sure hope that you have a great evening. Hope you have a good turkey day. Please, please, please don't choke on your turkey. Don't choke on the stuffing. Don't choke on those pumpkin pies. Enjoy them with your friends and family, and give thanks for the blessings of your life. We'll see you next time. Take care.